Listen up, fellow Stoics of the digital age. You've just stumbled upon something far more valuable than the latest trending meme or viral clip. If you've ever caught yourself doom-scrolling through social media, overwhelmed by the noise and pressures of modern life, wondering why it's so hard to just let things go, or why every little inconvenience seems to carry so much weight, then you, my friend, are exactly where you need to be. You see, long before our fast-paced, caffeine-fueled, screen-saturated lives, there were a group of thinkers known as the Stoics, and they lived by a set of principles that, believe it or not, can still help us thrive in this chaotic world. It's almost poetic how ancient wisdom can offer such clarity for our modern mess. In the time you're about to spend here, you'll discover 10 powerful Stoic principles, simple, yes, but deeply transformative. They're like mental reset buttons that can bring calm and focus when everything else feels overwhelming. And if you find value in these gems, go ahead and hit that notification bell and subscribe. What's the worst that could happen? You might just walk away wiser. So, take the leap, I dare you. Welcome to the world of Stoicism, where timeless ideas meet contemporary chaos, and we learn the underrated art of staying grounded. Let's dive in. 1. Control what's within. Release what's not. Picture this. It's a dreary Tuesday morning, and just as you prepare the perfect cup of tea, your cat knocks it over. The old you might have exploded, cursed your cat, or blamed the universe. But here's something to ponder. Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Life throws things at us: spilled tea, missed deadlines, dropped WIF. But how we react, that's where our power lies. Instead of spiraling into frustration, we can choose to smile, brew another cup, and carry on. Because in the end, it's not the external mishaps, but our interpretation that truly disturbs us. 2. Embrace the present moment. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Do not let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you must, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present." Yet here we are, in a world buzzing with pings and notifications, always 10 steps ahead or 3 days behind. Think about it. How many times have you physically been somewhere while your mind wandered far away? The Stoics invite us to reclaim the now, to fully experience our meals, to truly listen when a friend speaks, to feel the breeze rather than rush through it. The present isn't just something to get through, it's where life happens. Let go of yesterday's baggage and stop fretting about tomorrow. In the grand design of existence, it's the present moment, repeated again and again, that becomes the foundation of a joyful life. Stoics accept change. Stoics understand that change is not just inevitable, it is nature's course. Think about how seamlessly the seasons shift. Winter melts into spring. Spring bursts into summer without complaint or resistance. Yet, when life throws us its own versions of seasonal changer, job loss, a breakup, a relocation, we push back, struggle, and often suffer. But Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Life is fluid, ever evolving like the River Thames, and resisting its current only wears us down. Embracing change, on the other hand, liberates us. Like Rome, you are a work in progress, shaped not in an instant, but through each twist, each turn, each unexpected event. Change is not a disruption, it's a brushstroke on your masterpiece. So the next time life reroutes your journey, pause and realize it's all part of the grand design. Stoics detach from external validation. A world where every ping of a like or comment hits like a dopamine shot. We've become addicted to external approval. But Stoicism urges a detachment from these fleeting highs. Epictetus said, "Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems." Isn't it strange that a handful of pixels on a screen can ruin our day? The Stoic path teaches us that validation must come from within. Your self-worth isn't based on the number of followers you have, the comments you receive, or the popularity of your latest post. It lies in your integrity, your values, and how you live them. So next time your content underperforms or someone throws shade online, remember, your worth isn't a poll. You are the judge, and you are enough. Stoics recognize life's natural cycles. Loss hurts. No doubt about it, be it a favorite sweater, a cherished memory, or someone you love. But Marcus Aurelius helps reframe this pain. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. Everything in life moves in cycles, birth and death, rise and fall, gain and loss. Like trees shedding leaves in fall to bloom again in spring, we too go through seasons of letting go and renewal. Stoicism invites us not to cling desperately to what was, but to find grace in impermanence. Life's beauty lies in its fragility. To live well is to embrace each moment fully, to love deeply, and to release gently. Every ending makes room for a new beginning, just as every sunset prepares the sky for sunrise. Stoics seek growth in a versatile life, throws challenges at everyone. An unreasonable boss, unending bills, missed trains. It's tempting to complain, to wish things were easier, but Seneca reminds us, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Stoics view adversity not as punishment, but as practice life's own mental gym session. When challenges arise, instead of whining, "Why me?" ask, "What is this here to teach me?" Each setback is a teacher, each frustration a test of your perspective. Growth often hides behind discomfort, and if the Stoics were alive today, they'd probably shrug and say, "Bring it on." Stoics cultivate inner riches, this age of curated luxury, shiny new things, and endless comparison. It's easy to think happiness is found in stuff. But Seneca had it right. It's not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. True richness lies within the peace in your heart, the joy of meaningful connection, the stories and experiences that stay long after the trend fades. Stoicism doesn't ask you to renounce all luxury, but warns against being ruled by it. Because in the end, no one remembers how many gadgets you owned or brands you flaunted. What lives on are the memories you created, the lives you touched, and the person you became along the way. Stoics understand and accept fate now. Don't get me wrong, accepting fate doesn't mean you lie down and let life steamroll you. What it means, as Epictetus wisely put it, is that we shouldn't demand things unfold exactly as we want. Instead, we should learn to want them as they unfold. Life is a dance between our own actions and the intricate rhythms of the universe. And sometimes, despite our best efforts, things don't go our way. That's where Stoicism steps in, not to make us passive, but to teach us graceful acceptance. It's about recognizing that every twist in the story, even the ones we didn't ask for, can carry meaning. Some of the most beautiful and powerful chapters of our lives come from the most unexpected events. 9. Be of service to others. Stoicism isn't just about building personal strength. It's also about contributing to the world around us. Seneca reminds us that we are all part of a larger partnership, a shared humanity. Being a Stoic means stepping up not just for yourself, but for others. Whether it's helping a neighbor carry groceries, volunteering time for a cause, or simply listening. When someone needs to talk, these acts ripple outward, bringing purpose to your journey and healing to others. Real strength lies in compassion, and true Stoic living involves uplifting others as you climb. 10. Reflect, review, and realign. In a world that never stops moving, reflection becomes a radical act. Marcus Aurelius said it best: the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Taking time to reflect isn't indulgent, it's essential. It's in these moments of stillness that we come to understand our motivations, observe our habits, and redirect our energy. Think of it like a software update for your soul, checking for bugs, improving performance, and recharging for the journey ahead. Celebrate your growth, learn from your stumbles, and always return to your inner compass. These 10 Stoic principles aren't about suppressing emotion or floating through life untouched. They're about meeting life with eyes wide open, grounded in wisdom and anchored in purpose. And now, my fellow travelers on this philosophical quest, as we bring our journey through the timeless teachings of Stoicism to a close, I find myself marveling at just how relevant these ancient insights remain in our chaotic, hyperconnected world. Some truths, it seems, never go out of style. So here's a little invitation drop. A comment below and share which Stoic principle struck a chord with you. Was it Seneca's clarity that lit a spark? Or maybe Marcus Aurelius felt like a wise friend guiding you through the storm? Let's open up the dialogue and learn from each other's reflections. And before you venture back into the wild world, now equipped with a fresh set of Stoic tools, I've got one small favor to ask. If today's message brought you even a flicker of clarity, a pinch of inspiration, or just made you smile, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. Not for numbers, but so we can keep growing together, learning together, and keeping this ancient flame alive. Life is unpredictable, sometimes messy, but with the right mind set and a little Stoic, spice it becomes an adventure worth savoring. So, until our next digital rendezvous, stay curious, stay grounded, and above all, keep the Stoic spirit burning bright. Cheerio.